Welcome to the Flight of Enemies and Allies podcast with Jay Bird and Rogue, where we give voice and promo to the small Mon Paul family businesses around town, mixed in with showcasing musical guests and artists, and a little bit of opinion on current topics. We'll also drop a movie review here and there. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Flight of Enemies and Allies podcast is sponsored by Texas Ink Custom Apparel, where we bring you the fresh, hot off the press, better than the rest screen printing, embroidery, and direct-to-garment printing. Call us today at 713-396-2208 or find us at texasink.com. We are also sponsored by The Tailored Tale, a cage-free, full-service pet salon where one person handles your dog from start to finish. There are no bathers, dryers, fluffers, or any other kind of assistance to pass around your pet. Whether it's 45 minutes or 3 hours, your pet is always with someone and being worked on, and not waiting around in a cage. Call to make an appointment at 713-660-9274 or find us online at thetailoredtale.com. Hey guys, we're here live. Well, we're not here live, but we're recording.
Can you say we're live?
Yeah, we're recording the Flight of Enemies and Allies podcast from Skate and Party in Alvin, Texas.
Is it skating party? Alvin? I thought it was
It's
Alvin
called
skating party.
Alvin Skating Party.
I mean, get it right. I mean, we're gonna put it on
in
there.
Alvin, Texas.
I mean, jeez. Hey
Where
guys.
we're home of the Third Coast Roller Derby is happening.
They're so awesome. Like seriously, when you just start talking to these people, I mean, they're really awesome.
They're crazy.
Hey, you know, just all girls. That's what we do.
They're trying to get Rogue to go out there. I had to
I'm gonna
find
do it.
some people.
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
Someday she's gonna go.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna put on
some special guest player.
I'll be up there with skates and
then retire her jersey
after 5 minutes.
right after that, after she face plants.
Dude, seriously, why do you have to put my business out there? Anyways, we'll start
April 21st.
Is it? Yes, April 21st.
It was 420.
It's a very, very sad day.
What's happened today?
Well, let's start off with what happened today. So, our little legend, Prince, passed away today.
Legend, yes.
Very big legend.
Very big legend. It's like somebody you do not see very often.
No, and it's kind of sad when we do end up finding out. Maybe it was just the complications due to the flu. We're hoping that that's what it is, and I hope that nothing major comes out of this as far as
typical rock star
lifestyle. I hope that's not doesn't play into this, but it's a sad day though. It's a legend. Who doesn't know who Prince is? It's like it's just as sad as when MJ died. I mean, it's
right.
It's
MJ, I've never felt this way since MJ. I don't know about you, but when I heard MCA died, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, see that certain people mean different things to different.
It's like
people.
I don't know how do you say it? It's like I'm like not our generation of Elvis, but it's you might as well say.
Well, no,
like,
I would.
I mean, come on, he was
Prince.
What do you say?
He was Prince.
Some people say he had more talent in his pinky than most of the music.
He was a musician, though. He was an artist. That was the thing, was that he was an artist. The same. See, we're sad. Like I said, different people are sad about different things. But when you just kind of sit back and you look at their legacy that they leave behind, he was an actual genius. He was an actual genius at his craft. He wanted perfection. He expected perfection, and everything that he did was for a purpose. And it was because he was talented and he was good at what he did. The same thing is that's why everybody, it was such a shock when MJ died, because he was a genius. He was an artist. It was his craft. That's what he did. So I know there's a lot of sad people out there in the world. I know there's going to be a lot of tributes and things like when Whitney Houston died too. That was
exactly.
That was a shock.
It was a shocker.
But like I said, hopefully it was due to the complications. I mean, as sad as it is, we're hoping that it's something that had to do with his health and not the rock star lifestyle that took Whitney away, took Michael away, took so many celebrities and our icons away. We're hoping that's what it was. Another person who passed away yesterday was Chyna from the WWE. She had been gone so long from the public eye too, and of course I know all I had to say was Chyna, and even if you weren't a wrestling fan, you know who Chyna was. Everybody knows who Chyna was. She was the 9th wonder of the world, the largest female entertainer wrestler that ever lived. Nobody can.
Probably like the largest athlete, female athlete.
Nobody
probably.
could ever deny that. Nobody can take that away from her.
I'll admit I don't watch wrestling now, but when I did watch wrestling back in The Rock and the
It was
Stone
The Rock,
Cold
Triple
days,
H, Stone
Triple
Cold,
H,
and China.
Yep, Kane and the Big Show.
That was when it
Undertaker.
was the best. Even poor John Cena coming out and trying to revive it and make it's not. It's not the same. I'm going to say it's not the same ever since The Rock left. It's not the same
There's
since
too much
Triple
comedy
H.
now.
Yeah,
I want to see ladders, tables, and chairs.
Yeah.
I want to see the Dudley Boys. I want to see the Hardy Boys.
It was the Hardy Boys, yeah. Christian and Edge.
You're right.
Things
That
like
was a shocker. What? I don't know. What was she? What kind of drugs was she involved in?
They said no.
Was it alcohol?
No. Well, they're still trying to pinpoint everything that was going on, but I think
But
it
she
was
was like on
overdose.
a Drew's rehab or
in the surreal line. She was. I think it was. It was a prescription drug. That they
it was like prescription drugs. It wasn't like
found. But they're still trying to figure out if it was a natural death, if it was something,
or if it was accidental.
or if it was accidental. And I really hope that it wasn't. I hope it wasn't suicide.
Wow, what a sucky day to do a podcast.
It is a sucky day to do a podcast, and half of Houston is still underwater. So, to all of our Houston peeps, we feel for you. We're so sorry if any of this actually devastated your life. If you're on high ground and this had nothing to, didn't really impact you, congrats. But I'm sure somehow, some way, shape,
and learn
or form.
to escape trucks underwater.
Learn to escape anything. Please get away from the floodwaters and don't think
we
that
have
you can go through it.
Animaniac coming over here. What's the deal? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I think I got some good footage.
Do you have a mouthpiece on?
Yeah.
Thank
Or you
God.
talk
I
that
thought
way?
you lost your teeth. I was
Somebody
like,
knocked
oh
her
my
teeth
God,
out already.
she took it out. Okay. They're blocking right now, right?
Not sure what they're doing.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
Welcome back, Rogue.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's been a while since we had our little podcast. So
Just it was just a little bit.
like almost 2 months, maybe.
Oh, okay, that was a lot.
But we are here in Alvin, Texas, at the Third Coast Roller Derby, and let's just go down the line. Let's introduce each other and the kind of like your position in the league.
I am Dirty South, and I'm the head of this one.
Oh, I like that.
Dirty South.
Dirty South.
My name is Maniacal Minion, and I am the captain and head coach.
That one's even better.
Badger. I'm the head ref.
Head ref.
Yep.
I'm Hannarchy, and I'm the safety officer and chief financial officer. And co-captain.
And co-captain.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
So what gave y'all the idea to want to do this roller derby
This.
thing?
Let's join together and let's do this.
Let's skate and knock people down.
Yeah. Basically, that's what we're
It
doing.
was a horrible game of truth or dare. It just.
So was it? So I guess it was the dare part, huh?
I think that the roller derby is very personal. I think if you asked any one person why they chose roller derby, they would all have a very different answer.
Yeah.
For me, Sam and I or Dirty South and I are married, and for us, we were looking for something. We were looking for something that we couldn't find anywhere else, and we happened upon it. And the league that we used to skate with, we met Hannah and Badger, and we decided that they didn't run it the way we liked it. And
Exactly.
we thought we could do it better, and so that's what we did.
Cool. So how long has this been going on that you started the
Your league.
your league. Well, not your league, but I guess it is your league. Right?
Is it?
It's our league.
Yeah,
No,
our
okay,
league.
let's get that clear though. Is it when you say a league? Is it like you skate other?
Are there
I guess
other
other
teams
teams?
in your league, or is this your team and you're in a league?
It's not like the NFL.
Yes.
Yeah.
That-
Explain
there
that.
you go.
Yeah.
Like a federation almost.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're like a whole subsidiary, or just we're wholly owned. And there's
Mhm.
other groups that are wholly owned.
Okay.
And we all skate with one or two set of common rules. And we like to skate, so we skate against each other.
Okay.
There's
Awesome.
organizations like WIFTA, which smell kind of like the NFL in terms of organization,
Okay.
where they have like ranked teams and organizations and bureaucracies and rules and,
And
insurance
regulations
and all
and all
that
that
stuff.
stuff.
and you can be a part of that. Just we're not ready for that quite yet.
Okay.
I hope that was.
I hope that
Okay.
explains.
Yes, I think that is.
Do you get it? Because
I
you're
get it. No, I get it.
You
Yeah,
get
I'm
it?
like,
Okay.
you know, well, I'm just speaking for everybody who maybe not get it, but I get it. I think I get it. We have to have you draw that out for me later. No,
Probably. Like a little.
I just want to say that Dirty South is a Cowboys fan.
Yes, I am.
I have to hide that sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because my husband, you know, is Texans. But I always have my Cowboys jersey underneath my Texans jersey. I didn't say that. Honey, I love you. I love you.
What's the house divided?
I didn't say
It is a house divided, really?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's okay. It makes Sundays fun.
I think that's pretty normal around this area too.
But, you know.
You have a Cowboy fan. You have a what's that other team called? Texans. Texans. Just kidding.
See, I'm originally from San Antonio. So
Are you?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
love
I'm
you
from Dallas,
already.
but,
I'm
you
from
know.
San Antonio too.
Oh yeah. So you Spurs fan then too?
See, all the way.
I'm
You're
a
outnumbered
Spurs
like
too.
all the way. No, don't say that.
I am a Spurs fan.
Weren't you liking the Rockets? Weren't you like all happy
on.
about
No,
that?
no,
Oh,
I
it was the
wasn't.
Astros. They
It was
suck
the
too.
Astros. Oh.
It's all right. It's
So do
whatever.
y'all have that type of because you're divided into teams, right? I mean, in this league, you're
No, not yet.
Not yet?
We're new. We're very close to dividing into teams.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, kind of when we started it, we didn't want to do that. We don't want to play against our friends. We want to play with our friends against
Rivals.
our other friends or our rivals.
Rivals.
You know.
That's a nice way.
Yeah.
So I think that, fortunately, our rate of growth is gonna demand that we split. So
Pretty good.
So break it down for us real quick. How many people on a team? If you did, stay like teams, and are there like certain positions of the players? How does that work?
What
I
is
kinda
what
have
is
an
a
idea,
roller
but-
derby team?
Yeah, exactly.
What does it entail? Like if we had a football team, you have your tackle, your left, your right, and you're all these other.
Because you're going to have some people who are going to see this and be like, roller derby. Okay, I've seen it, but
Just girls skating
I don't
around
get it,
and
yeah.
It's
pushing
not
people
the,
down.
Not the 1970s.
Oh no!
type
Oh,
of-
dang.
Okay, yeah.
No.
We don't fight each other.
No?
Fist fighting. No,
No,
folding
no.
chairs.
Oh, well, that's not
stay
even
over the
fun.
head.
It's
Yeah.
actually turned into an actual sport.
An actual sport, exactly.
That's good.
Exactly.
So that's what we're getting out there. So this is a sport. How does it work?
So on a team, it'll have 14, 12 players
14
in a
is the
game.
max on a bench on a roster.
So playing in a game, there will be 14 people on each team. In a jam, which is so one jam will have 5 players from each team. Each team will have 1 jammer and 4 blockers. The jammer's job is to pass opposing players. She gets a point for every opposing player that she laps. The blockers, their job is to assist their jammer through the pack and to prevent the opposing jammer from getting through the pack.
And the jammer, don't the jammers
She has
wear
a
like
star
a star
on her helmet. She has a star helmet cover.
In the pack, there's a pivot, and they are like the captain of that pack. So they're the leaders of that pack for that jam.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a lot like football, but there's no ball.
With
There's
some
no ball.
NASCAR.
And we
With
get a
some
lot
NASCAR.
of
There you go.
roller
Nice.
skates, so it's a lot better than football in that way.
Did you say how many were in a pack?
There's
Fun.
the pivot, and then a 1, 2, and a 3.
Okay.
So there's 4 in a pack and 1 jammer.
One jammer.
For
Okay.
each team.
For each team.
So-
each team has 5 on the track at a time.
And is there a time limit?
A jam is 2 minutes, or when the lead jammer calls it off. The first jammer to make it through the pack the first time is able to call off the jam at any time by leaving her hands on her hips.
Oh, okay. You get that?
I got
Can
it.
you handle it?
I can handle it.
Suit
You're
up.
the I'm
So is
scared.
there like a how would you say? Y'all play like in not quarters or
We
segments
do
or
have
periods?
halves. We have
Okay.
2 30-minute halves with an intermission. Just kind of depends on the time frame and what entertainment you have for intermission as to how long it goes.
You
just
can do
don't
the
want it to be
entertainment.
too long because you don't want to cool down too much.
You have to
what,
say.
What do you usually have?
Carved
What do you
up.
usually have for entertainment? Like a band come out?
Yeah,
Okay.
we had a folk singer last time.
Oh yeah.
I think that we'll have probably a band and some little something for the next one.
So when is the next like event that you'll be having?
The first Saturday in June, which is the 4th, June the 4th, here at Alvin Skating Park.
Awesome.
The doors will open at
7:30. Game starts at 8.
Game starts at 8.
So, do people? Because I've just seen this another one. People bring their own chairs?
Bring your own chairs. Bring your own booze. You just the concession stand's open, so you can't bring in food. We're gonna probably have like 4 vendors here doing different stuff. We'll have the band. We'll have our merch set up. You can sit on the track, or you can sit on the other side of the wall where it's safe.
At
But
your
if
own
you're on
risk,
the track,
you have to sign a waiver or something.
no, but it's on the ticket that it's at your own risk.
Okay. There you
So
go.
by coming in, then you know that it's at your own risk.
You do have to catch someone if they
fall.
Dirty
You can't
South
just
is a
get out of the way.
professional skater or skate catcher.
Nice.
For some reason, we love his niece. Like every time we play,
Somebody runs.
somebody
runs.
Okay.
So, how many people well, actually, 2 people. How many people do you have in the league right now? In your
somewhere
including
around,
refs? Because how many refs do you have? You have the league.
We have a lot of. We have a really strong league.
Around 2 dozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skaters and refs and non-skating officials.
Yeah. That's a good number. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. So June 4th, we have to. Well, we'll mark that down on the podcast.
Yeah.
As you know, the link and everything. Fouls. I'm assuming there's a ref here, so there's got to be.
What's a foul?
Maybe,
So
Penalties.
hitting someone with a chair,
Wow.
punching them in the face,
Yeah.
Wow.
pulling hair, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Aw, man.
oh, there
Like
you go. Spoken like a
there's
true.
there's really a lot of similarities with football. So
Okay.
you can't hit someone in the face. You can't purposely trip them. You can't block them in the back. General stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's a handful of technical things that you can't do. You can't skate out of bounds, and you can't engage other skaters when you're too far away from the pack.
Oh wow.
And so there's a nice rule
There's
book.
a lot to watch then, huh?
It is a lot.
How many refs are on in per game?
Typically, you have a head ref,
Uh-huh.
2 pack referees, 2 jammer referees, and hopefully 2 outside refs.
So all these, well, no, not all these guys are all in the playing field. They're kind of like skating in the middle,
Are they
right?
in? Are they?
Most of us will be on the infield. Some of us will be on the outfield to watch. Because what likes to happen is there'll be lots of skaters here, and then there'll be 2 back here, and they'll all be in the way, and the folks back here know it. And so
If you're on the outside of the track, you know the refs on the inside.
accidents
Oh.
tend to happen when
I get it.
I think that's a ref folklore.
I get it. I see how this works.
So-
Maybe in other leagues.
we do like to have referees on the outside so they can see the accidents that tend to happen when the inside refs can't see.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Okay, I see that.
And then you have the NSOs, they're non-skating officials.
To make sure everything is going.
They do the scorekeeping, the official scorekeeping, because it's all very legit, the paperwork and stats and things like that. And the timing of the jams, and then also the penalty tracking and the penalty jam timer, or penalty timer.
So it's like a penalty box.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really?
So if you
Yeah, for sure.
if you're called
It's
on
in
a
the middle,
penalty,
right? Or-
It's on the side.
Oh, it's on the side.
So if you get called for a penalty, you exit the track and skate around and sit on the penalty box, and your time starts when you are seated. And then 30 seconds pass, and then you can rejoin the pack.
How are well, I guess you will have to find out June 4th, but how are usually the fans the roller derby fans, people that come? Is everybody just kind of like just chilling, drinking,
The
and
harder
doing
the
this
hits,
number, or
the
is
harder the hits, the
louder and
louder
rowdy?
it is. The more intense the games are. We've been to games where the score is really close. I mean, just like with any other sporting event. And the more knowledgeable that the fans are, the more excited they are. It's really easy to get lost in it if you don't know what's going on. So we try to have announcers that know what's going on so they can kind of keep everybody up to date. And then doing things like this and kind of, educating people. There's a lot of people that don't know that roller derby is in Alvin and we're here and we're making a statement.
The derby community is pretty friendly.
Mhm.
And so once you come to a game, you start knowing the skaters. And so then it's not just, there goes a lady in purple shorts, I think I'll root for her. It's, this is
Don't
Hannarchy.
know, yeah.
Right.
I've, been friends with her for the past 6 years. She
Right.
just did something awesome. I'm
Right.
really excited.
Right.
And so folks tend to get excited. It's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Oh, because that one's kind of a small little community, and I'm sure everybody knows.
Does everybody know everybody? Is everybody kind of like from this area, or you're traveling in? Everybody's coming from. different
when we originally
areas.
started, we came from, Sam and I live in Galveston County, so we used to come from Lark, now we come from Santa Fe. We've got some skaters that come from Bay Cliff and Webster, Houston, Clear Lake. We're the only flat track roller derby probably in about 100 miles from here.
Oh yeah, everyone else
maybe
is
that's
raised.
too far. I don't know how far down.
Well, HRD,
but they practice on the north
up in
side.
spring.
So they're in Spring and Humble, Conroe,
So we got a flooded track right
Sugarland.
now.
You know, there's just not flat track here. There's a lot of bank track here with Southside and some other ones, but there's not flat track here, and that's one of the reasons when we started, we chose flat track because there's a need for it here.
Yeah.
So
is it that big of a difference?
The bank track and
When
the
you're,
flat track.
You may. I mean, I guess when you look at it, somebody may think that the raised bank would be harder, but
it depends. I think it's different.
rules
It's
just harder to skate or harder
the rules
to.
are different. It's a
Yeah.
different set of rules.
It's a
Really.
different
Is it really a
set of
different set of
rules.
rules?
It's a different set of
Yeah.
rules. For me, flat track roller derby is a slower, more strategic game, and bank track roller derby is a faster, more like hard hitting,
Physical, yeah.
It's more fast. There's less ability. Well, I mean, it's still strategic. It's just much faster.
But just practically, the bank track, if you slow down, you slide,
Slide
right
down.
off just like jelly. And so you got to keep moving.
Yeah.
With a flat track, there's more opportunity for, positioning and slowing down with other skaters and kind of being more strategic.
There's more
I mean,
maneuver.
they're both athletically challenging.
Yeah.
For
Just
sure.
in different ways.
Yeah.
And the rules aren't really all that different.
The
There's like-
basics are the same.
The basics.
The basics are the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as someone who was to watch the raised bank track, they can easily come over to this one and get the game right off the bat, right?
Yeah, there'll
Maybe
be a
with
little
some little-
confusion because bank track you don't stop on the track, and flat track you can. You can't go in the opposite direction in bank track, but you can with flat track.
Oh, really?
And then it's the jam times too. 'Cause
Yeah, we're 2 minutes and a bank track is 1 minute.
So, do we need to let y'all go so y'all can go get into the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If anybody else wants to come talk to us, we're just gonna be sitting there chatting.
Send,
Thank you guys for
send,
coming.
send whoever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send anybody.
So, what do you think, Rogue? Something you can do?
God, no. I can barely walk.
Come on.
Jesus,
So,
no.
everyone out there, all the ladies,
Okay.
the first time that they were here or saw someone, they're like, I could never do that. I can't even skate. I'm so scared.
I can't
And then
skate.
6 months later,
They're knocking
they're
people
out
off
there
their butts.
kicking serious ass. And there's folks like you in the stands being like, oh my gosh, how could I do that? And so in 6 months, you could be like,
The
So
very,
you want me to join? That's
You've
what
already
you're
got your
saying.
name,
You want me
Rogue.
to, I do have my name.
There you go.
the very first time that I skated, I was like Bambi on ice. Like, I couldn't keep
That's
my
gonna
legs.
be me. That's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
no, it was, but I was having so much fun. Who cares? Like, we were going fast, and I was supposed to turn, and I didn't know how to turn, so I face planted into the wall.
That's gonna happen to
But
me.
I'm fine. I survived. It was fine.
Okay, so are we back?
We are back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're back, and we're still here because we didn't leave because we're back. I'm here with KimVicous,
Hi.
and I'm here with Heartless Harlot.
Hello.
That's what I said. Okay, so these are the girls, the couple of girls. Can we say girls? Do we say ladies? Do we
Don't
say
matter.
women? What do we
Chicks.
say? Chicks. I like chicks. I like chicks. I like to
I've
be a
been
chick.
told everything in the book.
But
so-
nothing negative. Nothing
Okay.
negative.
Chick is
Just we-
cool.
I like chicks.
Okay.
Let's be chicks together. Okay. How did this start for you? What made you say, this is what I want to do with myself?
So I used to live in Alvin, actually like 5 minutes away from here, and my kids were still going to Pearland School. So I just happened to drive down Highway 6 and I seen a big old sign that said tryouts for roller derby. Never dawned on me. I've seen the movie Whip It, stuff like that. So
That's what everybody talks about. It's like the only roller derby movie out there. Okay.
And so basically, I was going through a lot of issues at that time, and I felt I needed to have something free me.
To release some
Yeah,
aggression.
We need a
exactly.
release.
So basically, when I came in, I tried the first night, and I fell in love with it. And been here
Really?
ever since. Yes.
She's wearing a mouth guard, so don't freak out. I know y'all are probably, oh my god, she loves her teeth. No,
She's
she's wearing a
already
mouth
hurt.
guard. She's just
Yes,
wearing a
and
mouth
I've already
guard.
been hurt.
Jesus.
So
Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
hurt
what-
your tailbone too?
no, I
Okay.
actually broke my leg.
Jesus.
The tibia, the fibula, and then it dislocated. This was just in December 28th of 2014.
Why are you so happy about this? You were.
Right.
Why does that exude happiness?
Well, once you're in Derby and you start realizing certain things, there's you start noticing bruises and it's like accomplishments. I don't know how to explain it. It's more of a heart and self thing, Like
much for
once you're
you,
to get on the floor.
I feel the same thing. I do Tough Mudder. I come back home all bruised and broken.
Those are amazing. Those are amazing. But when you actually have a group of girls that are with you and you're training together and you're watching the progression of each one of you, it's the most amazing thing.
It's a family.
It is, exactly.
It's a family. What I do with my family. I started my own Tough Mudder thing. I'm fine.
Oh, sweet. Let me know when.
No, seriously. It's coming up in May. I'm
Everybody-
serious.
You get to watch everybody grow
Yeah,
around you,
exactly.
as well as yourself. Awesome.
It's a beautiful thing.
And so, how did you get started into it?
My sister joined roller derby, and
How long
she,
ago? Older sister, younger
sister.
Wow.
She joined 2 years ago.
2013.
Yeah, and so she asked me if I wanted to come to practice, and it's like, no, I don't want to. She's like, just go watch, just go look and see what we do. And I was like, I didn't have anything else to do, so all right. So I came in, and they geared me up and threw me out on the floor.
That is lying. That is deceitful.
That is very deceitful, but
It
ever
worked.
since then, I've been hooked.
So is that all it takes? You just come, you get a taste of it, and
No,
that's it?
actually, no. It's a mental thing.
Some
A
people,
lot of people
can't handle it. I've seen girls come in, and when we do the drills, they're like, oh, I can do this. But then once we do the scrimmage, and then they get the
Feel
impact
of,
and the hits and the
real
balls,
They get
time.
mad.
and that,
They
they
get
get mad, and they,
You get mad?
yes,
Oh,
yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
a
a
girl
lot of
get
people get
mad,
mad.
and because she got hit in the mouth. It happens. That's why you wear mouth guards.
See, that's why I can't.
You couldn't.
I mean,
can't.
Nobody
Not
can
right
do
now.
it.
When you're in the pack, I mean, you've got bodies and elbows and
Well, it's
everywhere.
football on
and-
skates. That's basically
Yeah.
what it is. That's
Right.
how you can look at everything when it comes to derby is basically football on skates because you're hitting people, you have your offense, your defense, and you're playing both at the same time. So
Oh,
Dude,
that's
there's
right.
a lot of mental. What kind of stress release is this when you're constantly
when you're
thinking?
hitting somebody,
Well,
A
because
lot.
when you're out there, you're not really thinking. It just, after practicing and doing it for so long,
becomes second nature.
Just comes
yes,
natural.
yes.
You learn. I learn now to constantly look back.
Swiveling.
Even
yeah.
like every day you're walking down the hallway.
well.
Are you like,
I
oh,
No,
thought
but
it
at
stays
home,
with
I
you
hit
or
my
something.
kids, I hit my old man.
That's good. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it comes
For
home with
practice
me.
or
Yeah.
what?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Walk in, the
definitely.
kids like put their mouthpiece in. And,
I'm ready, Mom.
No,
Let's
we'll be
go.
going down the same hallway and I'll hip check them and they'll throw into the wall. And they're like,
You do,
what
huh?
is that?
Parents.
Me
Oh
and
my
Chris. Me and Chris will do shoulder checks and hip checks, and then I'll lean on him to try to push him. Because, I mean, he's bigger than me, and there's girls out here that are bigger than me, so I have to make sure that I'm able to lean and push.
And push.
Okay.
So it's,
Or
it's
hold them up.
right.
So
Okay.
you've probably got to be a more than mediocre skater.
You can't come in
You
here.
can't just
no,
jump
that's not
in.
True. Actually, no. Well, see, no, you can just jump in. And the other league that I used to be in, I was only in it for 3 weeks, and then I went into a full veteran bout, which was amazing, but scary at the same time. I hadn't skated like in 15 years. So
Did they know you were?
Yeah, they knew,
Okay.
but I felt
Did you get
comfortable.
treated a little different?
Yes. Being
they
a
rookie you up or
yes,
something?
I was.
It's the other
was
girls.
hard.
They know your skill level, or before the game, they'll say, "Hey, this one or this one, this is her first game," so
Mhm.
they'll kind of take it easy on you.
But it's roller derby,
Wow.
and you can't
But-
continue to take it easy. You can't continue to baby
And you can't
everybody.
complain about it.
Because I
Exactly.
think I did 3 weeks practice before my first bout.
Oh yeah.
My first bout was very scary for me. Very scary.
Just
She's
say it
like
like
therapy,
it's just very
yeah.
scary. Very, very
You know,
scary.
once your nerves are like before the game, then once you get in there and then your adrenaline gets kicked
That's
in,
what
and
you're-
then
that's
you're
what
like,
Yeah, my
Basically, you're
tradition is
doing-
puking before a bout.
Oh, okay.
It's
So-
tradition, or
It is tradition because I get from breaking my leg, I've learned to do more strategic things
Mhm.
instead of going out and killing the jammer, which was what I loved to do. I was the Lone Ranger, the wolf is what they called it. So, and I did live up to my name, but
See?
from breaking my leg,
I can't
it
see.
made
That's
me
who I'd
more
have
of
to
a
look
mental
out
thing.
for.
So now it's like, okay, well, I'm much more in my head than I
Mhm.
was before. So.
Yeah.
so
when
did you play anything before prior to this? Like
Yeah, were you
Yeah.
athletic at all?
softball or
Oh yeah, softball, volleyball. That's it.
what
So-
did you
I
do?
did softball, volleyball, played football.
Football,
I love
flag football.
whatever.
Or
Tackled,
pads.
bro.
Flag,
Tackle,
tackle,
man,
whatever.
just
Oh, okay.
tackle. Dude,
I mean,
what
I
the
grew up.
is the
I grew
point
up
of saying
playing
flag?
Let's just rip it off.
That's what we did. That's what all the
Let's rip it
neighborhood
off.
kids did.
Oh, you're talking about, no, I mean like in a sanctioned
No,
run.
The only thing was softball.
Softball?
And that was years ago.
But did you get that same feeling of like
No.
nervousness? No.
Totally
When you're
different.
sitting out in the middle of the field
Completely
and
I was just sitting there
Somebody
bored,
hits-
trying not to pick flowers.
picking daisies.
Yeah. I went out there and played for a season.
You didn't
out
get
there.
embarrassed?
Mm-mm.
Is there a lot of embarrassment here?
I
Because I
actually-
hear a lot of people hit their tailbones.
Yeah, it's like the thing. That's what you do.
I
Face
have a
plants and
story
tailbone.
about that.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
In a game, getting pushed around, whatever. Sitting down, and she says, "You're up." So I went to get up,
And you fell.
I put all my wheels on the floor, and they rolled out. So boom, straight on the floor.
And then you were out for the rest of the season.
No, I was not.
No.
I said, "Holy shit, I'm good." But I really wanted to cry because I'd never hit my tailbone like that before, and then on a hardwood floor.
You would think they would invent some kind of like
They have
Tailbone
they do.
pad?
They do.
Do
They
they?
do. They do. It's just some of us prefer not to wear them because
Okay.
what would be the
It's-
purpose of the sport then?
Not to get broken.
Understandable, yes, but in any sport, even walking outside down
You're
the
gonna get
sidewalk,
broken?
you can get hurt.
Mhm, that's true.
You can trip over something and fucking break your leg or something. Oh, sorry.
Dang it. Sorry. Start over. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry. You got
No,
it.
I'm just kidding.
But
No, we
it's
didn't.
like I said, it's not a very well known sport. It's not a very big sport, but it's a freaking awesome sport.
Well, let me ask you just on a more motherly note. When you have your children and you have daughters coming in here and taking a look, is it something that you are like? Do they say, "Mom, I want to do it"?
I try to push it on my kid, but she's more of the artsy
Okay.
music one.
I try to
So-
get my daughter in it, but she's a girly girl.
Yeah, I think
She
I
didn't
have
get
one
that
of
from
those,
me.
but
She's not getting.
My
Yep.
oldest, she probably would have, but my middle one,
No,
no, she won't.
they just don't
but
think
it's nothing
fun.
that you like encourage. It's kind of one of those things: is you have it or you don't. You're attracted to
Exactly.
it,
Right,
or
right.
or you're not. Just like
Exactly.
anything else.
Exactly.
Just so we'll
Yes.
see. I mean, because of course we see, your children. They're running around and things like that. Do you ever get any that are just?
I swear they ain't mine.
Do you get any that are just so entranced by what's going on and I really want to do this?
Very seldom that we actually have some of the girls that
And
are
they
that
do
way.
have a junior league.
They do several.
Oh, they do?
Several. Oh yeah, several.
Wow.
Like HRD has one.
What are the age?
I think it's like 10 to like 16.
Oh my God, my
So-
baby's gonna get hurt.
What, how old is she?
She's 10.
She's
But
10.
see, they
She's
teach
right there.
you. If you go to the proper ones, they'll teach you the proper
Yeah.
falling techniques and stuff like that. So it's nothing that it's like major like it is with us.
I mean, even though I've been in derby for a while and I've played in bouts and stuff like that, I was on the injured list for months and I just came back. So even though I've had
What did you
that,
hurt? What was injured?
my rotator
Cuff?
Rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And has that been the only injury besides your toe? A bruised tailbone coming off the bench?
Thankfully, yes. And that was enough. Because I when I fell, I sure thought that my bone was sticking out. I just heard a pop.
Somebody fell on you?
Mm-mm.
You just fell.
Somebody kicked the back of my skate, both my feet went up,
Oh.
and when I landed, I
Is it
landed
on
straight
video?
on my shoulder. No.
See, I can't.
So my
Because
feet
I
were
can't
the
handle
last thing
pain.
to come down. But I mean,
had kids,
here,
right?
you
Yeah,
have
but
to.
that's different. You get over it. Like,
yeah, that is true.
like once they're out, it's done.
Yeah, that is true.
See,
that's true.
and then you're ready to have another one. You'll never know.
Wow.
But that's how
I
it
won't.
works. Once they're out, then the pain is
I'm
gone, and
getting
then you
nauseous
forget
just
all
hearing
about
you
it.
spit out a kid over here.
2 kids. Yeah, so it's just I mean, it's really, I mean, it's something cool. I think if I brought my daughter, I bet she would come out because she loves to skate. I mean, she
put
would
it
love
this way,
it.
there has been so many people that I have personally seen myself that literally start off the wall. Literally, they start off the wall.
That'd be me.
There are a few
Yeah.
people here that I don't want to say names, but they started off the wall, and to watch them progress in everything that they're learning, and when they get in that mental state of okay, I could do this and not give up, it's amazing. It's
It's the
amazing to
confidence.
see that.
You have to slowly build that confidence.
And
that
you
can-
do have some girls that are just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Forget it. I don't want to do it no more. Because they get hit so hard And it's
That
like,
they don't
okay,
know
well,
how
we
to bounce
warned
back.
you. This is what's going to happen in a game because you're going to have other leagues that. Well, number one, number one rule in Derby is thou shalt not be a douchebag.
Oh, I like that one.
So-
Ooh, that is because that's my word. I call people douchebags.
Although we
Girls,
have
huh?
played with some douchebags.
Oh yes,
Girls?
I was one of those.
Oh my god.
I was one of those.
Self-proclaimed douchebag.
I'm
That
being
kinda
honest.
sucks. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Might as well.
we-
Just
we
get it off
played
your
with some
chest.
douchebags. But,
We're not gonna say any names.
But then you have
but
some
then at
ones
the
that
end
are
of the game,
willing
we all
to.
party together.
Yes.
Oh, I
So
like to
that's
party.
a good thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I like to party.
As
Are
Prince
y'all-
once said,
are y'all
we're gonna
still- are
party
y'all
like
looking
it's
for girls?
1999.
Yeah, I mean,
All the
if
time.
you
We're
want
always
to-
recruiting.
It doesn't matter where you are in your skating, whether you're a beginner, whether
Mhm.
you're good at
Advanced,
it,
whatever.
If you want to come and skate, I mean, it's a good way to. I mean, like for me, going through everything that I've been going through, wanting to just curl up in a ball in my dark room, this helps me forget and take my mind off of things. So anybody that feels that they can't do it, just come and try it. You don't know unless you try.
So let me ask you this: why is it you think that it's not as popular, widespread? Why aren't more people making roller derby leagues or joining teams and things like that?
To me, in my opinion, I think it is very popular. There's so many teams worldwide, you know. It's just Texas only. In our area, we only have HRD, 3, 4, like maybe 4 or 5 teams that are out here that are actual WIFTA and not bank track. So there's like, you know, different kinds of teams or whatever, but WIFTA is very popular, especially like in California, going up north and everything like that. All that is popular, but it's just happened to be down here. It's not as popular. We're starting to grow a lot more. A lot more leagues are actually getting their names out there.
Pay attention to this. My women, pay attention to this.
Women power.
We're
It
trying
is. It's
Stop it.
very woman empowered. It is. It really is because
I
you
mean,
have
it would
that.
be awesome for us to play in like a packed arena.
Talk about nerves. You think you're nervous then, and you have a packed arena.
Actually, I mean,
Just-
you don't really pay attention to
Because you're
You
too
don't
busy
even
paying
know.
attention to what's
yeah,
going on.
So I mean,
Yeah.
even like here, I thought, oh my gosh, these people are going to make me nervous. You know, all the audience.
Mm.
I ran into them. I've hit them.
And remember
So
this
you're
when
the
you
one that
go.
runs into the
Yes.
that we have to
Sometimes
catch.
I have gotten hit so hard that it just slid me out into and
Into
hit
the
them
chairs.
Into the chairs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
remember, you're coming at your own risk. You're going into a roller derby thing. You might die. So by somebody just running into you. So just make sure. Do we sign
You may
waivers
get a
before we come in?
concussion.
Sign waivers, right?
Sign
Sign
waivers, yes.
It's fine. You fill paperwork out.
Even the spectators, right? Even the spectators have to sign a
Well,
death
there
waiver.
is
or
a
something?
thing out there that says
No, there's
you can
warning.
sit on the
We
rink
warned
at
them.
your own risk.
That's about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
We
that's
Enter
warned
at your own risk.
them. Yes, exactly.
Because I've seen a girl get hit out, and the guy that was in the chair, she knocked him out of his chair.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
Sounds fun.
But
This is
he
fun.
was
It is
he
a
was
lot of
excited
fun.
about it.
Oh my God, I got hit.
Yes, it was like an honor, not an honor, but it was like
Girl.
it is an honor.
you know.
Girls
chick
sweat
just
all
ran
over
next to
him
me.
and everything.
Yeah.
But another thing they do
I just
too,
thought of
what's
that.
funny is that when you do run into them, they're, are you okay? Are you okay?
Like, dude, I gotta get back up. I
Yeah.
gotta get back up. Get up.
I'm like
Okay.
that about bruises. When I get hit and I have a nice, pretty big bruise, I'm like, oh my God, look at this, and I'll post it.
Oh wow.
So it's
Posting
like-
bruises. Look.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I did that too.
my thigh is riddled with bruises.
Yeah, I did that too. They're like badges of honor. I was
Basically.
happy with mine. I
So
might
when you
everything.
break something, it's
See, I don't like to
wanna
break
break
it.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
want to break it. Bruises are great. I don't want to break
wanna
anything.
break anything.
I've never seen. I don't personally know too many people that have came back to roller derby after breaking something. I probably know like 2 or 3 of them, and that's about it.
Oh, she's sitting next to you.
You broke it? I didn't break it.
Oh, dang it.
It was
Go with the
torn.
story.
Yeah.
Torn.
Go with the
It wasn't
story.
broke. It was torn.
And next time you say the story about you getting up and you just no, somebody knocked the shit out of you, and that's how you.
I got into a roller derby fight.
See,
Have you?
I
No.
love those.
Oh. There we go.
you have.
I have.
Yeah, I knew that because her name
It was
KimVicous.
staged,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
I mean, well, I
What?
mean, because you
I
can't.
don't want to know if it's
Well,
staged.
sometimes
Right?
just delete.
She said it was
yeah.
rage.
It was rage. Rage.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. We'll go with that. We'll like that one better.
I did have scratches
basically
from somebody's,
we
elbow
Bite?
bones.
Somebody bit you?
No.
Oh, has anybody bitten you before?
No.
no.
Maybe I could do that.
Somebody has grabbed my private parts. Though.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of vagina banging.
What?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? That's a
That sounds like a band I want to see.
That's a new word.
Vagina bang.
Vagina.
We're going to go see vagina
Is this
bang.
even PG-13? What are we gonna do with this
Oh,
podcast?
well.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
That hurt.
What?
Not trying to rip them off.
Well, like trying to hold on for dear
Yeah,
life.
I did that to her.
But you can sit next to her now and we can smile about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's like, I'll get you later.
We can
What?
play a game and beat each other up, and then afterwards, let's go have some drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's explain because this is intriguing. What is a vagina bang? What is that?
Depending on the hit, sometimes you can take a knee to the vagina.
A wheel.
A will.
I've had a wheel.
A
Yeah.
wheel. Oh,
Yes.
a wheel.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot they're on wheels.
Yeah.
The hell we've been talking about this whole time.
Okay. I was like, wheel? What the?
Oh, wait.
I've
Really?
had a wheel.
Yeah.
So you're
It happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there like girl cups or something that you?
Yeah, can we work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've
I've
Patty?
I've skated with the
You
girl.
can wear padding, but I mean I know a few girls that have the butt pads and you know
Yeah.
the all this padding.
I
and
bet you it
stuff
doesn't even
and-
do shit.
I've skated with the girl that she fell. I don't remember if it was hers or somebody else's, but she fell on a wheel, and she couldn't skate for a while because she had a very big, like goose egg on her outer vaginal area.
Close your, cover your.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna be able to
I'm
sleep.
not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
I've had wheels in my butt, vagina.
I've
I've
had.
Do people know that they got their wheels in their butt?
They're usually my own.
When you fall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay, I got
sometimes
you.
When you fall,
You
the
land
way
on
you
your
get
wheels.
hit, one of your legs might come back underneath you, like folded under.
Jesus, I'm
Like
gonna
this
get
one
hurt.
went out straight.
There when you ever try.
I'm gonna totally get hurt.
I have also fallen when somebody fell. I fell behind them and caught their skate with my shin, just from here all the way down.
Jesus, I'm gonna shatter a shin.
Nah, you'll be good.
That hurt worse.
It's a lot of good
worse than the
therapy.
wheel in the butt.
Skating is great therapy. It really is.
So if you were to pick, you would take that over the wheel.
I'll take a wheel in the butt. Oh, okay.
Well, girls, thanks for joining us. We're gonna.
Yes, thank you so much.
No problem.
This
We're
is
definitely gonna
awesome.
pass the word. Get
My
some
pleasure.
fresh meat out here.
Yes, this was
We
awesome.
do need some fresh meat.
Yes.
Fresh
And again,
We're always
they're not
recruiting.
gonna.
Some
Yeah,
fresh
always.
vagina to
I
stick
think
a
you
butt,
would be
a
awesome.
wheel in.
Vagina banging.
I think they'd be
Yeah.
awesome at Derby.
Do what?
I think she would be awesome
I
at
think so
Derby.
too.
I think they so want me on here.
Yeah, we do.
Anybody
All
that
right.
comes
There's
to
some
join
fresh
us,
vagina banging.
Is it so? Who would they just walk in here with their?
Yeah,
stuff on?
Yeah, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we
well,
recruit?
Depending on how you were recruited, like if you were at a place or something, but normally you could just come in here, you know, and be like, I saw this sign or this flyer, and I think like depending on their specials right now, I'm not sure if it's like the first month free or the first few sessions free.
Mhm.
We do have loaner gear, so it's not something you have to go out and buy skates automatically. And basically we'll teach you.
But you're joining a league, so it's like you're
You're
like
not
an
necessarily
enrollment
joining it at first.
fee or something.
It's up to you.
Yeah, you can come
I
and
mean,
check it out.
it's
You
up
don't
to
even
you.
have to put skates on the first few times.
Yeah, you
come.
can just watch
wanna
or
come
whatever,
and-
and
Just run out there,
No, silly.
push people out of the way.
No,
Okay.
just watch.
But
see
yeah,
what it's
recruiting
about.
is always a big thing, and we're always looking for new players, new people, NSOs, refs,
Rough.
skaters.
So aside from this, like if you're passing by, you see a sign. Do y'all do any kind of like fundraisers, or do y'all do
All the
any
time.
kind of
Yes.
get the word
yes,
out?
we are a new league, so we're starting to get the word out of our TCRD a lot more.
Mhm.
So yes, we actually have the Frontier Parade coming up next weekend that we'll be in, and we'll also have a booth. And then we have several other things that are going to be coming up as well.
They're supposed to be doing a cleanup outlet
Yeah, I
where
think
we
that's
go
like
and
May
help clean up
7th, the community and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
go out pick out trash. You know what the convicts are supposed to do.
Oh yeah, but they're busy. So what is?
They're a little locked up right
They
now.
got their own wheels up there.
They don't
Okay,
have vagina
yeah,
banging. What do you where? what the hell was I gonna say? Where can they find you? Like where do you want them to go?
www.tcrd.org. We are also on Facebook. I'm sorry, Third Coast.
Is it Third Coast like you're spelling out third, or is it like the number 3 RD?
No, it's spelled out third, right?
Oh my god, she did not do that.
She did. But it's okay, we can go beep.
Please, yeah, don't, yeah.
I won't tell nobody.
I'm gonna
Yes,
get, you're not gonna see me no more after tonight.
Oh,
So am I supposed to delete this?
Also,
he's
we
gonna
can
cut
be
that
found
part
at what is the address? The Alvin Skate Party off Highway
ASP.
6
Oh,
in
Okay,
Alvin.
so
We're
just
gonna put
do
the
that.
links on
Alvin
all
skate,
that.
yeah, Alvin skate
Yeah.
party. So
We'll
like
add
that,
links.
because they're gonna have to find you. No, you're not. They're gonna find you. They just have to find. No, they won't. They're gonna have to find you on Facebook because that's what everybody does is Facebook. Do y'all have a Facebook and
Yes,
an
we do
Instagram
have a
and things
Facebook.
like that? See,
It
it's
would
just
be,
all social
We
media.
do have Instagram.
Third Coast Roller Derby. You can search
Just
it on
search
Facebook. I don't know it's like blah, 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 blah,
No,
the
no,
numbers.
just third
So
coast
Third
roller,
Coast Roller Derby.
And it's got
And then
the logo on there, but I don't.
what's
have
the
a
logo?
picture
What's
of
the logo look like, anyways?
It's
it's the third
it's
coast.
on her sweater, but she's like way over there.
Oh,
So
but it's a third
whenever
coast.
you walk by, you can like maybe.
We'll take a picture.
We'll take a picture of it.
But
It's
yeah,
gonna
if
be.
they
It's
just want
gonna
to
be
come in.
gone. I swear.
They could
it's
just
gonna
walk
be gone.
in here and hey, I heard about roller derby. What do I do?
You walk in here and you say, I want to be a part of the team.
Yes.
And then they're like, oh, okay. And then they all
But
join
it's
hands.
not
and we're
just
all
the
like,
team.
yay.
I mean, we all
we consider
Find each
ourselves
other?
family.
Oh, okay.
Sisters,
it's
Derby
just-
sisters.
What did you say?
Fight each other. I don't know.
What's
I was
wrong with you?
expecting, Yeah, well, I was.
This is
expecting
like a
some
kumbaya
aggression here.
moment, and you're like totally screwing it up. Jeez,
Got
we're
the
not
whole
always
woman
just thinking
empowerment
about
thing.
vagina banging or anything. Damn.
He
Wheels
can't
in
get
the
that out
bus.
of his head.
Okay.
Well, thank you very
Thank you,
much
thank
for
you,
the
thank
interview,
you.
guys.